Hi friends, I'm going to do a little grocery haul for you today, but I'm going to do a grocery haul plus. I had some requests over the last couple months to see more than just our Costco or Azure standard grocery hauls. Some of you are very curious about what do we do for other types of household products. Now the reason that I typically don't include these in my hauls is because these kind of products typically trickle in at different times during the month, and I'm a busy mom of 10 and I just don't think about sharing it with you guys. So we do get products from Amazon, or maybe we will do a quick pickup at a store for a certain type of item that I just don't get around to showing you. And so I'm going to today give you a more comprehensive look at what it takes to provide a month of not just food, but household goods as well. So I'm here in my storage room right now. I'm going to show you the products that we've gotten in the last 2 months that are in here. And then we're going to do a few different grocery hauls that will take us through a full month. So you'll see a Costco grocery haul, you'll see an Azure standard pickup, and a trip to Aldi and our local grocery store. And so all of this together will be 1 month of food and household goods for our family of 12. Also, if you are brand new to our channel, you must know that the reason some things might be missing from these grocery hauls is because we live on a homestead. And so we have cows that for milk and for meat. We have chickens for meat and eggs. We have rabbits for meat. We have pigs for meat. And what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, we have a 3,000 square foot garden. And so all of these things together, plus what I purchase, is what we use to feed our family. And we also occasionally will sell animals to others, which will help to fund all of these purchases that we have to make. Okay, you ready to get started? First, I'm going to show you some of the things that we get from Amazon. Diapers is a big one. I currently have 2 in diapers, although my second child up was just turned 2 years old, and I'm thinking he's really smart. He probably could potty train soon and save us $40 a month, you know. We do own cloth diapers, but life has been extremely busy lately, and that's just something that I have cut out for now. So disposable it is. I have found that in order to keep my sanity, I do have to make some compromises, as you will see as this video goes along. Another one that I get occasionally from Amazon is the OxiClean Baby. This isn't a product that I use very often, but if we get really tough stains, I will soak them overnight in OxiClean and water, and that will get out most stains. So I get the baby one just because I figure it's a little bit more gentle. Baby wipes are from Amazon as well. I have not had to buy these in months because we had some friends give us cases of the baby wipes, and so I have been going through those and still have some left. Such a blessing. All of our vitamins come through Amazon as well. I actually, we use a B complex, we use some B chewables for kids that can't swallow. We do take a methylated B vitamin, everybody in this family, because we have a gene mutation that's genetic. It's called MTHFR, and one of the things that is really important for people with this is to take a methylated B vitamin. So everybody gets those, plus I have prenatals and my personal iron and a couple other things. I'm not going to go into all of those because I actually have an Amazon, I think they call it a storefront, and I have a section for vitamins and a section for prenatal vitamins that shows you that everything we purchase. So I will put a link for that in the description box, so you can just head over if you're interested and check out all the different products that we have used and found a lot of help with. Another thing that I get from Amazon is Barkeeper's Friend. This is not natural, folks, but man, does it clean my sink. I have a porcelain sink and it just was a mess, and I finally went back to the Keeper's Friend. It's the only thing that keeps it looking good. Now, I used to get these from Costco, but I have been getting all of my freezer bags from Amazon. I've been happy with them, and quite frankly, my Costco carts are so full when I go that anything that I can switch to buying online and having sent to my door is worth it to me. Shampoo is another item that we get from Amazon unless we find it at a local thrift store. So we have a thrift store in the area that will occasionally get products, I guess, they're all brand new products, but I think that certain companies like Grove that will just kind of clean out their warehouses once in a while, and so the thrift store will get a pallet of these and then sell them. Now they haven't had any in a while, so I've been just buying this Avalon Organics. I know there's so many great shampoos out there, but with a lot of things that I buy, it's just kind of like on auto repeat, and it's been working, and so I haven't done a lot of research to try to find something else. Yeah, this one's been okay for now. I also got a leave-in conditioner from them, but it just went like out of stock to where I can't buy it at all. So I'm looking for a replacement for that. It works really well for the girls' hair in the family. So yeah, I'm in the process of looking for something else. As far as cleaners, I've been buying my dish soap from Azure Standard, which you will see in a little bit. But my toilet bowl cleaner, a friend of mine gets for me through the Melaleuca company. It is this, it's like a peppermint, I don't know. I've used it for years and I really like it. And so because you have to be part of the company, I suppose, which I'm not, she goes ahead and supplies me with my toilet bowl cleaner, and I'm so grateful. Now, as far as bar soap goes, we have been getting that from our local thrift store. There's actually a woman in the area who was doing homemade soap and was giving all of her like slightly broken ones to the thrift store, and I stumbled upon her one day and nobody wanted all her pieces, and so I took them and we've been going through them ever since. We also in the area can get some really nice local bar soap from various people, and so that keeps me stocked. Actually, my friend Abby just gave me a bar of her soap she makes from deer fat and other ingredients, and I'm so excited to try it. She said it had to sit and, cure maybe for a couple more weeks. We did have a bunch of hand soap left over from when I had bought, like I said, a bunch of Grove products from our thrift store, and I actually just ran out. And so for now, I've just been putting my Azure Standard dish soap into our hand soap dispenser, but that may change as I look for a replacement for that. Now, I make a lot of kombucha, and this is another thing that I've just been kind of plugging along, doing what I've always done, and that is to use this organic green tea to make my kombucha. I do 4 tea bags per 1 gallon of kombucha, and it's just like I've been doing it for so long that that's just what I keep doing, even though in my mind I think I should buy this in bulk and do this in bulk instead of opening all these little tea bags. But so far, you know, like I said, busy mom, just putting one foot in front of the other. This is what I've been doing. I get it at our local Walmart. Other things that I get at Walmart are oftentimes disposable plates and cutlery. We do a lot of hosting here, sometimes as much as 3 times in a week. And so I like having these things on hand for when people come over, and I will often get that at Walmart. Also from Amazon, we get Sunny's number 7, which is fantastic if you ever get the stomach flu. This ends vomiting so quickly. Trash bags, Band-Aids, aluminum foil, and cling wrap. We do not use this very often, and so a box will last us a really long time. I have not bought wax paper or parchment paper in a really long time because my friend Jenny last year gave me this huge package of parchment paper that were already in these big sheets, and so I've just been working through that and haven't had a need to buy any. So our deodorant we actually had gotten from Bluebird Naturals. Can you see that? This was actually a friend of mine had done this company. You probably can't see it very good, but anyway, a friend of mine made this deodorant, and it's always been our favorite. It has coconut oil, arrowroot powder, diatomaceous earth, bentonite clay, aluminum-free baking soda, shea butter, beeswax, and essential oils, and that's it. And it works so great, and it's always been our favorite. Well, she and her family moved to Hawaii, and they were going to pause the deodorant for a little bit, which it's now resumed, but a lot more expensive. Well, before she went to Hawaii, she had like a we're moving sale, and we bought a ton. So we still have deodorant left. When we finally run out, we'll have to see what we can do. Maybe she'll be having a big sale or something to help us stock up. But if you're curious to go check it out, it is bluebirdnaturals.com. I've tried so many natural deodorants, and this one is my favorite. 2 other things that we get from Amazon are pickling lime. We are using this to water glass eggs to preserve them for the winter. And we also get our raw cacao powder from Amazon because Azure Standard has been out of it for quite a while. So this room is far from perfect, but just to give you an understanding, on this side of the room I have the things like the Ziploc bags and trash bags and things down here, and all of our disposable products here. On the next shelf up, I have things like vitamins, and then we go into all of the jars, which are empty right now, but by the end of the fall, they'll be filled with things. I do have some chicken broth that I canned, and just a couple of things left. Some pickled goods, but for the most part, we've eaten through it all. Last year was my first year canning, and so now I know I need to make a lot more. I also have seeds here in my storage room. This room does have an air conditioner that runs in the summer and a heater that runs in the winter because our above ground well is located here, and so it needs to be, it doesn't have to be air conditioned, that's for the food, but it does need to be heated in the winter. This is just an old portable air conditioner, and that's what we use just to keep it just a little bit cool. It doesn't require much. We run it right out that window there, which I have covered just to protect things from the light. Doesn't require much. I turned it off right now just so you guys wouldn't hear the noise. But yeah, that's what keeps the produce and things in good shape. This is just a bunch of like paints and things that we don't want to freeze, so we store them in here. And then extra things like crock pots and empty water carafes. On the very top is where I have my, the Band-Aids like I showed you, light bulbs, which we hadn't bought in ages, and then the other products that I was telling you about. A friend of mine gave me a whole case of these that I guess were getting thrown away, and so they gave them to me. And honestly, I don't love them, but they work okay for cleaning, so I've been using those. Over here on this side of the room, it's a little messy right now because I got my Azure Standard order, which you're going to see as you continue watching this video, and I'm going to be putting that away. These are the bins that I get into regularly. This is where I store the things that I buy from Azure or anywhere else in bulk. Usually it's just Azure Standard. And then the other groceries, which you're going to see, like I said, coming up on this video. I have bins. There's another one back here. You just can't see it. For produce. And then up at the top, again, more, crock pots, a vacuum sealer. This is like a meat slicer kind of thing. I am coming to you with a late night Costco grocery haul. It's 9 p.m. here, but I just, I thought I can't put all of this away and then get it back out again. This time around, I didn't have the energy for it. So here we go. We went to Costco to stock up on some pantry items. In light of the fact that this will last us a month, it's really not a lot of food. I think you'll be surprised. I got some extra special things that we don't normally get because of the things that are happening in the next month. Jason and I are going out of town, and our oldest is actually presenting at the Oklahoma Homestead Expo, and so we're going along with her. And kids are staying here, and grandma will be coming, and so I just wanted to have some easy snacks for them while we were gone. And then we've been doing a lot of entertaining. It's that time of year, and so I got some special things for upcoming guests that we're having come over here. So what you won't see in this haul is a lot of meats because we butcher our own cows and pigs and rabbits and chicken here. You won't see any eggs or milk because that comes from the farm too. And you won't see very many vegetables at all because our garden has started producing. So exciting. So we are getting the best vegetables at the premium nutrition now. This is the only meat item that I bought, and it is the Costco beef hot dogs, just because that is one thing that we do not make here on the farm. Maybe someday, I don't know. But these beef hot dogs, I got 2 packages of those. Two packs of peanut butter. I was completely out, so that's good to have on hand. I have never eaten these. They're refrigerator pickles, and I'm looking forward to trying them. They were $6.70, I think, for this container, which is a big 80-ounce container. My computer, oh my, what do you call these things? This is the problem with doing it at 9 p.m. Cucumber. I'm trying to say cucumber. plants are, probably about 8 inches tall. So, and they'll grow like crazy, but it'll be a while before I can make pickles of our own. So I've got 2 of those. I have, you guys, you know my butter back and forth thing, and I have never tried the grass-fed butter from Kirkland, the Kirkland brand. I don't know. It's double the price. Is it worth it? What I really want to do is make our own butter, and we do make a little bit, but we just don't get enough cream right now to make all of our butter. So I'm going to give it a try. I got 3 of these boxes. These are 2 pounds a piece, and then I went ahead and got 1 of the regular kind that we were getting, just to have on hand for baking and things. I'll see what I think. Okay, back here we have dates. We have 4 bags of dates. We go through about a bag a week of these, so that works out perfectly for the month. And we also got a bag of dried plums, or prunes this time around. My kids do really like dried fruit. Oh, and a box of raisins. Lydia tried to sneak a second one in the cart, but you know what I like to do with these? I like to wait until they're on instant rebate, because it seems like it's fairly frequent, and then you get a couple dollars off per box, and when that happens, I will stock up. Back here we have a box of tissues, and then we have a little bit of produce. I have 2 bags of organic pears. These are 3 pounds a piece, and a big bag of oranges. I have an entire case of apples, as you will see, coming on my Azure standard order, and also a big bag of carrots. Okay, 4 containers of maple syrup. These are the 1 quarts. They're $11 and some change for a quart. This is one of the items that I got to have on hand for pulling out quickly. It's just a country classic potato salad. This is a big 5-pound tub. These gourmet salsas were on instant rebate this month, so I got 2 of those. Also, we don't go through mustard very fast at all over here, but we are finally out, and so I got this 2-pack of mustard. Which reminds me, guys, there should be ketchup here, and I don't see it, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have to check and see if there's things still forgotten in the van. Uh-oh. So imagine right here in this space is a 3-pack of ketchup. I don't know where it went. I wasn't the unloader, so I'll have to go double check. 2 avocado oils. And then I got a bunch of snacky food. So this is like our junk food here. We don't do a lot of junk food. But like I said, because we are doing a lot of entertaining this month, this is stuff that's good to have on hand for that. Also, these were on instant rebate, and so that made it even nicer. I got 2 bags of the Pirate's Booty, those cheddar puffs, and 2 bags of the cheese and caramel mix. Then I have 3 bags of the tortilla chips and 3 bags of the Himalayan salt potato chips. For our frozen fruit this month, I've got 2 bags of organic strawberries and 3 bags of wild blueberries. These blueberries are typically what we use in smoothies. And you guys, I just remembered that I totally didn't buy any bananas. How did I forget that? Okay, that means we're going to have to get them from our little local grocery store. At least it's a cheap item. We have a very small grocery store in the area, but, you know, it's expensive. So I will just buy a bunch of bananas from them. Okay, so again, imagine a bunch of bananas here. So Jason and I had flashbacks of times past when we went on this Costco trip together, and this is part of the reason of me forgetting some things, I think. We went with the 5 youngest kids, just us and our 5 youngest. And so that's 5 kids, 7 and under. And it was just, you know, we're not in that mode anymore, so it was just a little bit tricky. Not to mention it was late at night and they were kind of hungry. I mean, it was just all over not ideal at all, and we did fine, but obviously I'm forgetting some things. So the strawberries I mostly use for popsicles. In the summer I like to do yogurt strawberry popsicles. So here's the yogurt. I've got 4 tubs of yogurt, and I'm also at the point where I can start making my own with any extra milk that we have, but I got 4 just to help. I have never tried these before. This is one of those things, luxury items that we do not buy. Organic freeze pops. I mean, the whole bag's going to be gone in about a sneeze and a half, but this is one of those things that I thought would be really fun to have on hand while we're gone. So there's 35 freezer pops in here. They were on instant rebate for $6. It's all organic juice. There's no sugar. So I thought, hey, we're doing it. This will be fun. We have 2 bags of those. And then this is the other item. We have a box of Cliff Bars, which will also be a nice snack for them to have while we're away. That was on instant rebate. It was $15 and some change. And there are 26 bars in there. So that's really cheap if you're talking about buying those individually. Places. Okay, the frozen pizza stack. You guys know that we like to use these for our date night. That is the one night a week when I take a break. I do not cook dinner. We let the kids cook frozen pizza and Jason and I go out together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes of frozen pizzas. In addition to what you see behind me, which, did I mention the tomato sauce? I don't think I did. But anyway, in addition to that, we bought 8 bags of puppy food, 4 bags of dog food, which the dog, I'm cutting my head off. The dog food bags are actually a lot bigger than the puppy food bags, just heavier bags. So that will help with our feeding our 4 dogs for the month. Okay, so with all of that, our total was $984.08. Under $1,000. Woohoo! Okay, next up, I'm going to show you what I got from Azure Standard. Alright, I just got back from my Azure Standard pickup, and so I'm going to show you what I got. This is, if you're unfamiliar with Azure, or however you say it, I don't know, I always say Azure. It's an independent company. They come out of Oregon. And you place an order and it gets put on a truck with all the other orders, and then they stop at different points across the country. And so whenever your pickup day comes, you go to that spot, it's usually like a parking lot, and you take your stuff home. So it's like a way of ordering like you would on Amazon or something else, but everybody's shipped together from your area. So we've been shopping or buying from them for over a decade, since way back when we lived in the city. They've seen them go through a lot of changes, see them get really crazy popular, and now they're trying to scramble to catch up. And so yeah, we've been there through it all, through all the ups and downs. And actually, if anybody signs up, it's free to sign up just to see their prices and if they're available in your area. And if you sign up through our link and then actually do place an order at some point, then we would get a credit off of our future order. Quite a few of you have done that over the past couple years, and we are grateful. So I will put my link in the description box. Let me show you what I got. So my total for this order was $313, just to give you an idea. Okay, we bought more popcorn. We bought popcorn months and months ago. It's been a really long time. This is a 25-pound bag. We finally reached the bottom of our barrels. Bought another one of those. This is the all-purpose flour. I can't remember the name of it actually, but it's basically just all-purpose flour, bread, baking flour, something like that. And I've been getting this every month. You've seen it on my Azure Standard orders for the last few months. I really like it, and so I'm getting this instead of buying the all-purpose flour from Costco. We've settled in very nicely with our 2 12-pound containers of honey per month. This lasts us just perfectly. We always have a little bit left just to finish this up in those last days before we get our order. So I got 2 of those. I have a big 25-pound bag of carrots, and over here, let's see, we have 2 cheeses. You guys, I like that raw cheddar cheese, but it was out of stock this time. So I went ahead and bought 1 raw pepper jack cheese. Now, most of the family won't be able to handle this, but a few family members will be really excited. One will be totally thrilled, and that's Leo. But several others will be excited too. So I got that. Like I've said before, this cheese lasts really well. Even once it's opened, it will last nicely for the whole month. It's really great cheese. Also, I got 1 of their mozzarella cheeses. I got this again. I had bought these corn tortillas the last month, and we made a fun meal with them, and I liked it. And so, just for fun, I got it again. They come in a 3-pack, and each package has 12 tortillas in it. So it made a nice big meal with leftovers. This is our favorite vanilla. It's the 4-fold vanilla extract. So I've got 1 of those. 1 of the dish soaps. That's a 32-ounce. I do really enjoy this dish soap. It's all I'm using now. It's fragrance-free, and it does well. And then I bought a 20-pound box of Gala apples. And in addition, Jason ran to Aldi the other day, just picking up a quick meal on the go for the kids. And I asked him to pick up pasta for me, since that's the only place that I'm really getting gluten-free pasta these days.
$25
And so,
for 12 of them.
okay, there you go. So it's 25 bucks, and he bought 12 packages. Some are like this, and some are like that. I made a little run up to our local store, and I want to show you what I bought there. We had a family come over for lunch today, and we were serving them those hot dogs. We normally just eat them without a bun, but I thought, well, I want to have buns on hand for them. So that's what prompted this run up there. So I got 2 packages of buns, which they ate, I guess. They brought some chips. Okay. They brought some chips and watermelon along, so we enjoyed that too. And then this is the other things that I bought while I was there. I've got those, I don't need to see them. I got those bananas that I told you guys about that I wanted to buy. Oh, sorry, it's loud. My kids are riding go-karts. Whatever we don't eat, I will put in the freezer for smoothies. Also, they had some of these Brianna's dressings, which are just a little bit healthier. They had them for only $3 and some change. So I thought I'm going to give myself a break from concocting dressings. So I got a creamy balsamic, a Caesar poppy seed, and then I grabbed this ranch. They also have the Stubbs barbecue sauce that my kids like. So I got one sweet, which is way too sweet, I think. One original. Maybe we'll mix the two together to make something edible. And then I have 2 cabbages that we're going to make in sauerkraut. Can't wait until we have our own, but in the meantime, we haven't had sauerkraut in a while.